Hi, Madhuri. This is Salo, and this is your Starseed Light Language activation. I see symbols around others, and I tune in and draw these light language symbols for you to help awaken your DNA, that spark of life, of you being true to yourself and helping you remember who you are in the universe. Light language speaks to the soul without words. It's a feeling, it's an emotion. It bypasses the left side of our brain of logic and mathematics and the vocal words to our creative side of music, dance, the creative arts, and our intuition and psychic abilities, tuning into other worlds. So when I draw these for people, it activates a light spark in your DNA. It is not meant to have one interpretation. Today's interpretation is only one of a million. In fact, my guides were telling me today to stop interpreting the light language, just send them out to people and let them sit with it. And I know that would be a great way of doing it, but I would think I would get a lot of complaints. So I'm going to do my best to give one interpretation today. On these light language, the outside here is always the same, but the center in here and around here is you, your own original light language that I trained to see and draw for you. Now, these are always your guides and angels coming in with a connection to the star beings and the UFO and your other alien cultures that you have. I picked up in that area that you were had a lifetime on Lyra, the planet Lyra. It's a very musical, it's very creative, and it has to do with us feeling fiercely independent, a sense of, loving to walk or have exercise, having good foods, being extremely curious in life is so important. A love of travel. Also, the Lyrans just love traveling to many different parts of the universes. And Lyran starseeds also are very related to the cat beings, lions and cats. So that's kind of interesting. They also have many goals. They get kind of distracted easily, ADD, my guides are saying. But yet they tend to be risk takers in the universe. They need more sleep. That is very, very important. And they like social places, but sometimes they like to look at people from a distance and try to figure them out. And so that is a super cool thing. And so these are like dots and dashes, like Morse code to help awaken your soul from your past lifetime there. You've also been in your past lifetimes a warrior, going to war, cutting off heads, asking questions later, and being very independent, able to pick up your stuff and move to another place to live very easily. But this is a lifetime of partnership for you. It was like you were also very famous VIP or actor on stage in past lifetimes, and now you're here to be in the audience and applaud others, to partnership up with others, to see both sides of the issue, and to be the wonderful what do they call it? The person that can help people come together in a way, like a lawyer, instigator, helping balance the scales in a way, and arbitration, to have resolution as one of your traits in this lifetime. Here is like a sword in your past lifetimes, you being that warrior. You're coming in a little softer with these little light language from Lyra, these little soft beings. Working in community here are these messages, another sort of light bringing it in. But also, I think you might have had some lifetimes in Japan as a samurai warrior with this little symbol here. Having a little bit more soft flow to things, being the negotiator, being in partnership is very, very important in applauding others. This is always for everybody in the readings, the summation of all your lifetimes coming through self-expression with your emotions and feelings. That's part of being down here on planet Earth. These are major activations with the spiral to help you be who you are and awaken you. This is either a sun symbol, or a lot of times in Aboriginal art, it is the star system to say that you are a star seed in this lifetime. The blues and the greens are the emotion of the flow, of learning to flow, and many doorways that you will pass through in this lifetime as initiation and growing. Bringing a balance between your heart and your mind is so important in this lifetime. Being free-flowing, you carrying the staff of knowledge in this lifetime is so important. It's also about not having invisible rules in this lifetime. Sometimes in relationships you may have rules, but you don't express them with others, and it can make people mad because they don't know where you're coming from. So make sure when you're in a partnership, be it through business or interpersonal, to say what those invisible rules are, because then it will create more happiness, more joy, more understanding, and better conversations between each person in the relationship, which is super cool. Now, my guides also said that this is a recalibration for you when you look at these symbols. It's about bringing in the present, the past, and the future all at once, and looking at many aspects of yourself. And you're reclaiming any fragmented information from the past and the future and bringing it into the now and being mindful. A gathering into being your wholeness when you place this in a place you can look at, be it as a screensaver on your computer, or placing it in your bedroom, your office, on your desk, or in a living room is so important. You can look at each day. It will last a lifetime. It will activate different parts of yourself in the universe. Again, it will activate those light codes and create downloads. And those spirals also influence that movement forward to help you be brave and find the answer within. You're here to reclaim, return, and reactivate yourself through this light language reading, my guides are saying. And if you tune in a little deeper, there's also a quieter layer that will reveal itself when you meditate upon this. So gazing softly at the center for a few minutes can help activate you. Placing a hand on your heart or solar plexus as you look at it, like your left hand over your heart, will create some activations. Noticing your breathing will help you be mindful and in the moment, which is like really super cool. The other message I got is that you are allowed to be as you are, and from that everything else will unfold in this lifetime. That's like a really cool thing. This also helps you calm your nervous system and softens that mental activity. So again, look at it. You'll get aha moments. You might have some intense dreams, helping you remember who you are. Write them down in the universe. You are a 5 in numerology, which means freedom, fun, and adventure is important to you. Traveling is also important. It's not good to be in a 9-to-5 job working behind a desk. You will get bored. You like to be stimulated and do many things. Your attitude in life is an 8, which means it's important to have some money come in to feel that security, have that balance, because the 8 is like the infinity sign. When you lay it on its side, it has a natural ebb and flow between work and play. So make sure you get plenty of work, plenty of sleep, plenty of bodily attunements, meditation, and good diet and exercise, and you'll be good to go in this lifetime, which is so important. Now, you're also in a personal year of a 9 in numerology, which also means that it's important to kind of go with the flow, finish up projects. You may get a raise this year and be noted for any research projects you're doing, or anything you've been working on for last year, you'll get noted and appreciated for. It's not a good year to date someone new, get married, start anything new. Don't do it, because it's a year of completion. And also in this 9 year, you might have to take care of somebody who might be ill, that needs some groceries, taken to the doctor, or being tended to in some way, or somebody can pass away in a 9 year, because it's a year of completion and saying goodbye to things. Next year, you'll be in a 1 year, you're starting a brand new 9-year cycle. You'll be going through this doorway here into new things. So how cool is that? walking and getting activated. It's a great year to start a business next year. Your health will be good. You will have more energy next year. It's a great year to write that book, to date someone new, to get married, whatever that is, to have new friends. That's the year for it. This year is not. If you move, you'll just end up moving again next year. So just know that this is a year of completion and you'll be good to go. So this is just one interpretation of many that I could give you in the universe. Remember to have that balance. This is the totality of who you are, having that balance between people. Same what those invisible rules are. Making sure partnership is important, making sure that the scales balance between work and play, and also your interpersonal relationships. Curbing that anger sometimes, that's just from past lifetimes being the warrior. You can get over it quickly, but you can scare people with your temper, my guides are saying. So just be kind. Not that you're not unkind, it's just sometimes the anger kind of goes and goes quickly, but somebody you might be dating might be an empath and might be a little sensitive. So just be aware of that, and you are doing your purpose in the universe. How cool is that? If you'd like to have a spiritual 1-hour reading with me, go to salostanleypsychic.com. Go to the contact form, which is near the bottom of the homepage. Fill it out, and we'll get you going. We'll do a whole hour of your astrology chart, your numerology, what more of those past lifetimes are, what could be hanging you up, what are your gifts and talents in this lifetime, and your spiritual purpose. We go over your North Node. You will not be disappointed. And I also, after that, do half-hour sessions on any subject you like, contacting your guides and angels, moving, getting a new job, finding out what your spiritual talents are, whatever subject you like. It's super cool. All right, may you have the best day ever, and we're going to say namaste, my friend.